Homeowners seem to be in a constant battle with weeds. But what exactly is a weed? I'm a plant ecologist, and the short answer is a weed is any plant growing where it's not wanted. But it's a bit more complicated and interesting than that. What's considered a weed varies depending on our goals and preferences. A plant that's a nuisance in your garden might be a prized herb in another. That said, a lot of plants that we call weeds share common traits, and their presence tells us something useful about their environment. Weeds often grow really fast and outcompete other plants for resources, and they're very adaptable, thriving in a variety of environmental conditions, especially newly disturbed areas. And they also reproduce rapidly, spreading their seeds far and wide. For example, let's say you pull a weed from your lawn. That disturbance creates a new opportunity for other plants to take root. Weeds, because they're so adaptable and grow so quickly, often colonize these areas first. While weeds are often seen as unwanted plants, it's important to recognize their ecological value. Weeds are adapted to quickly colonize newly disturbed areas, where they prevent erosion, add organic matter to the soil, provide food for animals, and support pollinators, all of which paves the way for other longer-lived plants to establish themselves. If you want to make the fight against weeds easier, you have two options. One, understand the environmental conditions that created the habitat for the weeds in the first place. Is it due to nutrient imbalances, compacted soil? If you address these underlying issues, you'll find the weeds easier to manage. And two, reevaluate your perspective. What's considered a weed is highly subjective. It's literally in the eye of the beholder. So, consider the ecological benefits of weeds instead. So the next time you see a weed, remember it's not just a nuisance. It's a sign of an ecosystem at work.